Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's look is using only E.L.F. cosmetic products. See the info box below for more information, starting with the E.L.F. Acne Fighting Foundation in the shade Ivory. I should have shown you my palette, but I squeezed out a little too much of the foundation. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Selfie Ready powder brush for this. This is more of a full coverage foundation, but it's lightweight. And it's really great in my opinion for humid days, especially down here in the summertime. And really, the last thing you want right now is your foundation sliding off your face. Next, I'm going in with my absolute favorite concealer. It's the E.L.F. Complete Coverage Concealer Palette in the shade Light. It is a thicker formula, and so I use my fingers to kind of press it into the skin to blend it out a little bit. I still have a lot of imperfections, so doing a lot of cover up this time. And of course, clumsy me, I dropped the applicator on the floor. Using my fingers gives me a little bit more control than using a concealer brush, I've found. You could use a beauty sponge if you wanted to. I used the E.L.F. translucent mattifying powder and the E.L.F. mineral powder brush to set the concealer. And then while I'm at it, I just decided to go ahead and powder my whole face. Doesn't it look delightful? Okay, so here I'm using the massive E.L.F. Makeup Collection palette. I got it a few years back at Christmas, but I haven't used it before. I'll list a comparable version down below. It pretty much has everything you need. Concealer, color correcting, bronzer, blush, eyes, and lips. The whole shebang. So for the bronzer, I'm using the lightest color at the top and the E.L.F. mineral powder brush. Using the contour brush, I'm bronzing the side of my nose, probably bronzing a little harshly here. Then for my blush, I'm using two shades, the middle on the left side and the top on the right. I'm applying my blush using the E.L.F. mineral powder brush. Apparently, I've gone a little heavy-handed at the blush again, so I'm going to be taking the E.L.F. Ready powder brush afterwards with nothing on it to blend some of that harshness out. It really does look a little brighter in the camera than it does in person, but I think we still need to do some blending to make it a little softer here. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Now I'm going to use a sheer version of the E.L.F. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer, applying it to my eyelids as a base for my eyeshadows. Picking up the E.L.F. eyeshadow brush and a little bit of matte brown color, I apply this shade to my whole crease and lid area to act as a transition color, concentrating more of the color on my outer corners. I'll be laying darker colors towards the crease soon, but taking the E.L.F. blending brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend that upwards towards the brow bone a little bit. Using a slightly darker shade in the eyeshadow brush again, I'm going to pat that onto my lid before blending that out a little bit. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on inside my head right now, but it might be a little bit safe for not knowing. Can we just move ahead, please? With a color that is a little bit more peachy, I use the E.L.F. contour brush under the brown and in my inner corner before blending out any visible lines. And using that same E.L.F. contour brush in a nude matte shade, I apply it to the inner corners to brighten the eyes just a tad bit. I really do find myself this goofy all the time. So here I'm using the E.L.F. Mineral Eyeliner in the shade Coffee, very lightly, as close to my upper and lower lash lines as possible. Trying to tight line really closely. Then I'm going to follow that up with the E.L.F. Smudge Brush to kind of blur those lines a little bit more. I don't really want a harsh line, just a little bit of a tint, as you'd call it. With the E.L.F. Waterproof Lengthening and Volume Mascara, that's a really long name, I apply one thin coat to both eyes. I need to make sure that my eyes look as similar as possible. I often leave the house looking a little lopsided in that department. So this is an E.L.F. sheer lipstick in Pouty Raspberry. Humor me here. I am easily amused by the littlest of things, evidently. It's a little bit of a shame. I don't think they sell this online anymore. I received it in a beauty bundle a while back. It doesn't taste very good, but it adds a nice light wash of color to your lips. That's my excuse for using it today. I wasn't planning on doing much with my hair in this video today, but I noticed that I had my Conair Pompadour comb laying around on my desk, so I decided to complete this out the door look. I'm going to make this part a real quick one for you, especially since I need to do my roots and it's a little bit embarrassing. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my videos today so that you will be notified when I put out a new one. Also, let me know in the comments below what type of makeup look you want me to do next. All of the products used today will be listed below and were all purchased by me. None of the products used were sponsored. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like the video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.